All right, so we've just arrived, Canyon of the Ancients. It's just me and the alien Alan. And we're coming up a trail we've never been up here, East Rock Creek Canyon, I believe. We don't know for sure, but it doesn't matter. In this high alcove, we've come across our first Anasazi Ruin. And today, we're going to be doing a little mini documentary. Alan's going to be filming me while I do some explaining of what the current understanding or theory is to who these people were and who I think they are and who Alan thinks they are. So we just got started. We have an amazing ruin to go investigate, and join us today in the Canyon of the Ancients. Yeah. So we've come around to a different angle here. Very massive hollow in there. And very difficult to get up to. So we'll swing around and be able to be right underneath here. Alright, here we are at the spur. We have yet to see any petroglyphs. Try to keep this steady for you. So we're right by this ruin, this cliff dwelling here, cliff house, and we have an amazing fault to show you right here. And if you could see the lower unit and this upper unit, you can see there's like maybe 8 foot of displacement on this fault this way. So this line is down here. It's right there, yeah. Boom, boom. We got an excellent fault there for you. Another alcove facing south, and not much left of this ruin. Some remnants of a wall. Beautiful day, Hound?
Yes. Awesome.
Just a breathtaking area with all of these aeolian sand formations. And look at this Anasazi Pillar back here. It's the only remnant of the wall of the cliff houses over here. I'll get up closer and we'll take a better look. Nice little side view of this alcove and the wall inside. And the extensive burning on the right side of the alcove. Alan just pointed that out. Could be a signal fire for something directly out front there, which would be directly south facing out into the valley. And I'll turn around and show you where that would be. So that's Ute Mountain, Sleeping Ute. And that signal fire would be visible right over there. Yeah, so anyone, or even up Sleeping Ute there. Okay, more to explore. Fantastic landscape out here. Hey guys, there's Ute Mountain, and we are at mile marker 1 on Road G, and at one of the most important and significant petroglyph sites, and it's just right here on the side of the road, unfortunately. Not being preserved, and there are all different types of Pueblo and through Anasazi glyphs here, as well as plasma discharge glyphs and more modern glyphs. And all the way through Archaic. And so we're just gonna show you around what's here, and we'll bring you up top, unfortunately. These are very similar to patterns in Penitente Canyon and other places. The row of figures there. Yeah, there's Squatterman up there. And so if you come up into the hole here, you can see some of the older glyphs. And this is the Archaic Slab, which is fantastic. Where we don't have spirals, we have concentric circles. We also have these ceremonial rubbing areas where they would put a rock. And the lighting is fantastic to see these. Look at that, infinity. And there's actually a bigger message on this whole slab. That's very interesting. Yeah, I'll just have to get up at the right angle. Fantastic. It's a weird A or reverse R with the branches.
And the spirals.
Yeah. Well, they're concentric circles here. They don't spiral in. They're circles inside of circles. Is that a spiral there?
Yeah, this is a spiral.
Okay. These are not spirals. Oh yeah, that one is. So we got one spiral, and that's with this figure 8 here, the infinity, and another one of these triple circles. And then down here we have the concentric circles. Interesting. And they're connected through these this like serpent here.
And all kinds of things going on. Wow.
There's a comet right there.
Right there.
So this is right at mile marker 1 on Road G. In the Canyon of the Ancients. And there's even more, I think, back here. I think we've been back here. Ruined glyphs. And maybe some more archaic stuff down there. That's so sad. There's a diamond. Fantastic. So we just came up from McElmo Creek. The major petroglyph stone is by the road down there. And at this first overhang, we have a Peratt instability that's patinaed. So this is going to put this petroglyph hundreds of years old. And we've got some more older stuff over here. And that looks more like a instability right there. Some other interesting cliffs, including what appears to be a footprint. But the camera is showing it much better than we can see it here, thankfully. That's good news. And there are definitely some Peratts that are hard to see over here. There we go. Which some people interpret as the mother of all animals. Another weird infinity that was down lower, a couple of those. Something that was pecked out, that was once there, that they didn't like. What appears to be an hourglass tilted on its side, or maybe a medicine wheel that doesn't have the full circle for some purpose, as if it's doomsday clock. So that's interesting. And we got a lot more to go. Now we've come up a little higher. This appears to be quite old. Can't make it out, but in the video I might be able to make it out. I can see it much better here in the screen. And just to give you some perspective, that's definitely a wall, ancient wall in this structure. So there was a lot going on there at one time, and that is very old. There's the skull ruin. There's an upper portion. Spooky. This is the Halloween edition, and a nice lower. Perfect lighting. There's more vandalism here, which is sad. But you can see some of the archaic stuff there. Some of the deeper pecks. And then this is pretty well known. And more circles, more damage. Some pretty spectacular patterns up here. Take a look at that. This is the back side of the skull. Some interesting chinking here. You can see the original blocky style, but then right above the lintel here, a different type of rounded stone with chinking. But all in all, this is all fantastic right here. clearly a ceremonial area where all these petroglyphs are. And just a fantastic day to be out here to share all this with you guys. Some of the original raw materials they're using to make flints. There's metates, because they were also grinding grains up here. And you can see some of the grinding stone remnants right there. It's a beautiful day. And this is that skull. There's the eyes.